Hi there, it's Mary from stampingmary.stampingup.net. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's project features a little treat box, and I'm using the Best Day stamp set from Stampin' Up. This is featured in our new mini catalogue. I love this little stamp set. Look at this cute little fat cat here and this amazing nice big die right here. I've got a couple of other projects coming out using this same stamp set, and it's just wonderful. So this is just a little treat box. Now there's nothing in here, I just put a little bit of tissue paper in there. I initially made it thinking it would be a little gift box, but I think it would make a great little treat box for if you're having a birthday party. Could be a kid's one or an adult's one, doesn't really matter. Great to put a bunch of little treats inside there because it's a really good size box. It's a really simple little box to make. It's called the 2468 box. I'm sure you've seen plenty of other crafty people make this box, so it's nothing new. And I've used the Scallop Contours dies for the back and the front just to give a little bit of make it a little bit fun. So let's go ahead and do the stamping first, and then we'll make the box. So I'm bringing in my Stamparatus, and I've already set the stamp up. It's such a big stamp, it just deserves it doesn't, you know, when you're stamping something that large, you do need to get a good depth of color on there. So with the Stamparatus, at least you can go back and re-ink if you need to. So I'm just setting that up. I've already gone ahead and set up a template on my Stamparatus there, and just make sure I've got that magnet out of the way. That's a little bit high still. There we go. There we are. Now we're right. Okay. So we just ink that up with Memento Black. And make sure that's straight. Yes, it is. And stamp straight down and apply some pressure there because there's a lot of an image to transfer. I could go a little bit darker, I think. So let's put a little bit more ink on there. I'm going to be using a combination of Stampin' Right markers and blends to colour. Nothing terribly complicated. Yeah, that's better, much better. So pop that one out of the way. Alright, so to colour, I've used my blends up here and down there, and then my Stampin' Right markers. I wanted to use Coastal Cabana. We don't have a Coastal Cabana, unfortunately, in Coastal Cabana and not Petal Pink, Blushing Bride. We don't have them in blends, so unfortunately I've had to use them in I've had to use my Stampin' Right markers, which is fine. Let's start with our blend. I'm just going to blend. This is Polished Pink, by the way. I've used Polished Pink for the box. If I didn't already say that, I'm pretty sure I didn't. So I'm just going into colour. This one I'm using the, what colour I got here? This is the dark. So I'm going to do alternate dark and alternate light. Yeah, just to contrast the two colours. That's my light one. Here. Okay, and down the bottom I'm going to use Blushing Bride as well, down here, just a little bit, not blushed, that's what I say, Polished Pink. Just putting a little bit of the dark colour down here, and then I'll blend it out with the light. I'm going to use the brush tip, which I don't often use. There we go. Blend out that colour. There we go. It's not the best colouring, but hey, it's okay. Daffodil Delight is for the middle piece, and I'm going to go in with the dark first, and I'm just going to make a couple of little pop a little bit of the dark in there, And then I'm coming with my light. I don't know if you can see, I hope you can. The toning, I've got a little bit of, hopefully you can see the light and the dark there. So that's all I did, was just put a little bit of dark colour down, and then I'm just blending it out with the light. I'm not going to colour the layers of the cake, I'm leaving them plain. And now we kind of come in with our Stampin' white markers. It has a brush tip and a thin end, so I'm going to use the brush tip, and all I'm doing is just colouring random ones in here with the Coastal Cabana. I like Coastal Cabana, whatever you want to call it. I love this colour against the polished pink. I love polished pink. Okay, nearly done. I'll just do these alternate ones here. Yep, oops, I think I missed that one. Here we go. That's our colouring done. Bringing in the Wink of Stella, and I'm just going to put a little bit of Wink of Stella just on the flag here, just that tip there, just for a bit of glitter. Doesn't show up, doesn't really show up on the video, but when you do it you'll see. And then just on the top of the cake there for shiny top cake. There we go. That's all there is to it. Simple. I've already gone and die cut a piece of the polished pink in for the back piece. And let me show you how I made the box. So you need to start with a piece of cardstock that measures 8.5 by 5.5. Bring in your Simply Scored scoring tool, and on the short side score at 2 inches. And on the long side it's 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Can't go wrong with that, right? It is a really good size box for I think, well, it's a good size box, but it's a good size box for something like this. You could fit some little candles in there if you wanted to give a candle as a gift. And okay, now we're going to cut away that small tab right there, and the right hand, the bottom one. That's it, just cut that one away, and then you're going to cut up these ones. You're not cutting them off, you're just cutting up and wedging each one of them. Okay. That one's a bit messy. Fix that one up. Apply some tape down here. We'll use tear and tape. And then just a case of simply folding it in, and there's the box made. Fold in bottom pieces. Now you don't have to apply tape on each of them, but I'm going to, because why not? I think it just makes the box a little bit more secure. Again, use whatever tape you like, or whatever adhesive you like, I should say. Yeah, and I'm just trying to keep that seam there at the back of the box. So I like tear and tape because it's not messy to use. And it's strong. Come on, this doesn't want to come off today. There we go. All right, there we go. Done. Easy peasy box. Now again, you don't have to decorate it with this. I mean, if you think you could use a different die cut, obviously, you can just cut a piece of designer series of cardstock to stamp your image onto there. I just like the look of that with a little bit of extra. I think it just looks extra pretty. So I'm going to apply some Tombow now directly onto the box. I'm going to it's the back of the box right there where that seam is. Yep. Don't go too far up to the sides. And then pop your image right, your die cut there, just touching the bottom so that it will sit flat. So this is just where you just have to kind of eyeball it to see that you've got it straight. It's going to pop up a little bit at the top, which is, I think, totally fine as long as it's up from the bottom, so it's still got a flat base to sit on. Yep, that's okay. Tombow is your friend with this one. Right, and then the other one, front piece, Tombow. Oops, I'm just trying to get it so it's as even as I possibly can. I need to come up a little bit. Yep. And straight. Yes, that's good. Excellent. And just finish off with a little bow, obviously in polished pink, because why not? Look at that. Bow came out perfect first time. And I also popped in some sequins on here too. And these are new sequins. These are in the mini catalogue as well. They are, what are they called? Pastel adhesive back sequins. Two sizes, a one sheet of the small and one sheet of the large. I'm going to use the Blushing Bride on here. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty. I've just about used them all. Well, I just about used all the Blushing Bride anyway. I have to get some more. There we go. And there you have it. A little treat box, a little birthday treat box featuring the Best Day stamp set. I hope you enjoyed that project. I have put a link to, oops, sorry about that. I have put a link to the projects that I've used in the description bar below. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me, stampingmary@gmail.com. Thank you so much. Bye.